In this video, I'm going to break down Lily's chart. We're going to talk about the ascendant, we're going to look at the descendant, their rulers, their aspects to other planets. If you want to see how I interpret natal chart, the order in which I go, then stick around. Or if you want to book a reading, then you can click a link in my bio, place your order. You can get your natal chart analysis and the progressions chart analysis, as well as you can ask up to 5 questions. I send you a PDF and a video where I explain everything and answer all your questions, and it's only $60. You can't go wrong. Definitely check it out. Let's get into Lily's natal chart. So Lily is a Cancer rising. So the ruler of Cancer is Moon in Capricorn at 0 degrees. The moon is in the 6th house. In the first house we have Chiron and also Jupiter in Leo. So her ascendant is Cancer. She's very nurturing. She is driven by nurturing others and creating that comfortable environment for them, because that's what makes them feel safe. Lily likes to make other people feel safe and allow them to be vulnerable and sensitive. You are probably the one who meets people of Capricorn type, withdrawn, who are very practical. They reject their emotions, they suppress their emotions. You are usually meeting your polar opposite because you are actually lacking those qualities. That's why you need to pay attention to the personality traits that the people that you attract. Not only romantic partnerships, but also business and work, co-workers, bosses, and stuff like that. Meeting people who are polar opposite, but you are the one who is more emotional. Although you have Moon in Capricorn, it doesn't make you emotional, like you're probably more grounded than other Cancer risings who have, let's say, their Moon in Pisces, right? But you still have this nurturing quality to yourself, who's teaching the people on the opposite side of you to be nurturing as well. Now, the ruler of your 7th house is Saturn. It's also in the 7th house. You have so many planets in the 7th house. You have your destiny North Node in the 7th house. You have Neptune and you have Uranus. Then they are in conjunction, Uranus and Neptune, Capricorn generation. I have it in the 7th house. I have it in the 4th house. So whoever has generational conjunction of Neptune and Uranus in the 1st, 7th, 4th, or 10th house, it becomes more personal for them. That generational conjunction that may not affect so much like people who have it in the 5th house, or I don't know, 9th house, or 11th house, but for you it's going to be different. So here your destiny is actually to meet collaborators and partners who are trustworthy, who are responsible, who are also shining a light to something that you're not necessarily seeing, and who are helping you to get out of, stay practical and objective in situations that may make you go crazy emotionally. That's why you need to lean towards the side of your 7th house, and when you meet people who are polar opposite, who have different qualities to you or behave differently, you need to pay close attention, because this is actually reflecting something that you are repressing, because 7th house is your shadow. Okay, 7th house is your shadow. It's like shadow means that we suppressed this quality or the way of seeing ourselves because we feel guilty, embarrassed, or just I don't know. So you may reject practical side of you, which also comes from father figure. I see like father figure was very influential and created this maybe internal subconscious disapproval of people who only live by material means, reject emotional world. Like, you may reject people like that, but if you meet them, realize that you're meeting them for a reason, because you need to become that way in order to succeed in life. And you succeed when you find people who complement you. You are also teaching them how to be more in tune with their emotions, and how to allow themselves to feel, just feel, and not do so much. So the 1st house ruler is in the 6th house. You are realizing your personality and self, and actually every person has an attitude. That's what makes them so different. Every person has a different attitude to life. So your attitude to life is being constantly changed because you are a Cancer rising. And whatever happens in your 6th house is what affects your psyche and your perception of life, because perception of life is your ascendant. So let's say the 6th house is work, co-workers, routine, cleaning, working, like lots of work and lots of like health oriented, very routine oriented. Your routine may change a lot due to your fluctuating emotions, or the people's fluctuating emotions that are affecting you, because we have Moon in Capricorn and the Capricorn ruler is Saturn in the 7th house. So some partners may be actually acting very emotional. and not responsible. Moving on, sixth house affects you, so be careful with your health. You may be someone who can develop psychosomatic disorders because your Cancer rising, you are absorbing environment and especially other people. Be careful with that, and it is connected to your sixth house. Sun is in Aquarius. The ruler of Sun is in the first house. Again, your destiny is partnerships, to find partnerships and collaborations that are like a partner with whom you can have businesses, with whom you can create this home and family, this somebody who is thinking outside of the box, unconventional partner, right? And who allows you to be unconventional yourself. Your focus may be on the first house. You may be actually, because your south node is in the first and north node is in the seventh, means your focus is on self. You may be hyper independent and actually reject relationships and be very career driven. That's not where your happiness is going to come from, because you're not going to be fulfilled. Why are you not going to be fulfilled? Because your destiny is in the seventh house. Open up or remain open. The Pisces Venus, which is squaring your Mars. This is like, you need to know what you want, because you may reject your emotions. You may reject how you feel. And, like Mars is like aggressive ego, and Venus is how you feel. You may reject your feelings for people and act irrationally. To find this integration, integrate your heart and mind. Don't lie to yourself about what you want, and try not to get influenced by other people, their ideas and opinions, their thoughts. They do influence you actually a lot. Mars is squaring Jupiter in the first house. I hope this helps. Let me know.